Have you ever been overweight?
I think there was like maybe 1 or 2 years of my life, yeah. But it was like a period where mom moved to another
A
city for
divorce.
work. No, it wasn't a divorce, but like she couldn't find work in her career like profession in the city we were in.
Mhm.
So she moved to another city temporarily for a year, and then dad and I lived together. And then dad was like not a good cook, so he just was like, "Hey, just eat this." Like the diet was so fucked up. It was like, but I loved it because I was like, "Ooh, that's just meat and carbs every day." It's like so calorically dense.
My dad only knows how to cook chicken, which is so funny.
Yeah, but that was a while ago. And then I went into high school, and then I had like a little bit of a growth spurt. Isn't that how it works?
Similar.
You just like get tall, and then it like I don't know,
No, no.
maybe.
I was super overweight as a kid. Went into high school learning MMA, so I lost all the weight, and I'm
Oh,
6'2". So in high school I was like 6'2", 180, which is like perfect
oh,
BMI apparently. And
yeah.
then as soon as I got into college and I was done doing MMA, I gained there's this thing called freshman 15 where you gain 15 pounds in your freshman year of college.
No, but I'm doing the math in my head, and that's like 7 kilos, right?
Yes, so just double it.
Two and a
Every
half, right?
2 pounds is 1 kilogram. So instead of a freshman 10 pounds or aka 5 kilograms, I gained 100, which would be 50 kilograms. So I got a
Whoa.
freshman 100 pounds. So I went from 180 pounds, which is I guess 90 kilograms, to double that in
Hmm.
1 year, in
One
two
year.
years in college. And then after I got out of college, I had to lose all of it. So
Do you mind me asking like what happened that year? Just a lot of partying and
no,
drinking, or
I was just a live. No, I didn't drink or anything. I just lived alone, so I didn't know how to eat food.
that's fair.
And I didn't know how to cook back then. And also
Hmm.
probably a lot of stress where anytime I was sad, I would just like DoorDash food because they didn't have a cafeteria in the college that I went
Ah,
to.
yeah,
And there
yeah.
was no dorms. So it was just I'm living alone in an apartment in out of state from where I normally am. And I'm just like the only food at the college campus is like fast food, like really bad
Yeah.
fast food. So I was just eating that. But yeah, I went from 180, 6'2", and
Like
then to
190 something.
280 at 6'2", which again, I think that 280 is times 2.2, and that's how many kilograms. No,
Or
divided by
divided by,
2.2
yeah.
kilograms.
Times two would be pretty crazy.
So I had to lose all of that as soon as I started
Hmm.
doing my VTubing because I call myself like a sexy man who died. So I'm in my own head. I'm like, I'm lying to people if I don't like feel good about myself. So I had to lose all the weight. So now I'm back. I'm not
But are the
exactly
balls
perfect.
detachable in real life? Are you lying about
Yes,
that too? They are?
I I wish. But yeah, now I'm good. Now I'm at like I work out and I'm at like
Hmm.
6'2", around I think like 200. So still above, but I lost all of it
Mm-mm.
pretty
No, you're
much. So
doing
I'm
great.
good.
In that sort of scenario, it's really hard. Like for me, I think after mom came back and she was like, "What happened to you and dad?"
What did you do to my
she
son?
she started, yeah, she was like, "I'm gonna teach him how to cook." So then I started learning how to cook after that. So when I
Mhm.
first moved out, I was like cooking and buying stuff. But I could totally see how that happens because like it's hard, especially when you move away, you're by yourself. It's just like, what are you meant to do?
Yeah. I had to
Yeah.
learn how to cook after. It's so sad that I did all of it after I was out of college. And the reason I lost all the weight and learned how to cook, learned how to dress myself, do facial routines, all of that,
Hmm.
all
Facial?
because I was like, yeah, like moisturizing, not like cum, but for the most
Well,
part,
I
I learned
mean,
all of that just because I was like, I don't want to feel like I'm lying when I talk about myself to stream as a VTuber.
that's fair. That's completely fair.